There you go. Shalom. First, I want to give all praises to you, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the sincere Akim all over the world. You know, GMS pushing his truth and sincerity. Shalom, keep pushing. But yeah, we come back with another video here. We had some interruptions. You know, we out here in the woods and shit out here in Mississippi, in transit to Memphis to go do fellowship with some other brothers. But you know, we're gonna get back into it, you know, with the craziness that's going on in the world. You know how Jake ain't aware of what's going on, his surroundings, you know. He's saying earlier, they more concerned about a chicken sandwich than what's coming down the pipeline, you know?
I got an article for you.
Okay, go ahead, you ready?
Yeah, everybody out here has got their head up their ass, just thinking everything's all fine and dandy, when all the signs out there flashing red for a coming recession. And we know that once this U.S. economy goes into another recession, that's going to be kaput. This is going to be the final economic collapse that's going to happen to this country. It's going to be the greatest depression. It's what's going to usher in a state of martial law, a state of civil war, a race war, and ultimately the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip implant. So to you sincere Akim out there, now's not the time to be playing around. You should be fully assured in your faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You shouldn't be getting weak, because it's going to be pivotal once all hell breaks loose that you remain spiritual and don't get carnal. Because carnality is going to lead to you taking that carnal mark of Esau's, the RFID microchip implant. But this is an article from the economiccollapseblog.com titled, "In the U.S., a transportation recession has already officially arrived." A transportation recession often precedes a recession for the entire economy. And while the debate about when the U.S. economy as a whole will plunge into a recession is quite vigorous right now, the truth is that the debate is over regarding when a transportation recession will begin. Through 2017 and most of 2018, U.S. freight shipment volume was booming, and that was a very strong sign that overall economic activity was rising. But when economic activity begins to decline, freight shipment volume often goes negative, and that is precisely what is happening right now. In fact, U.S. freight shipment volume has now declined on a year-over-year basis for 8 months in a row. And that only makes sense, because with people being tight on their money and not being able to buy anything, then that means that they're not buying products at these stores. So that means that these stores don't need to order more products. So that means that these truckers aren't getting work anymore. You're already seeing that this country's going through a retail apocalypse, with a bunch of these retail stores shutting off and then laying off thousands of workers. Freight shipments within the U.S. by all modes of transportation, truck, rail, air, and barge, fell 5.9% in July of 2019 and July of 2018, the 8th month in a row of year-over-year declines, according to the Cass Freight Index for shipments, which tracks shipments of consumer and industrial goods, but not of bulk commodities such as grains. This decline, along with the 6.0% drop in May, were the steepest year-over-year declines in freight shipments the financial crisis. When something happens for 8 months in a row, that is definitely a trend, and we haven't seen declines of this magnitude since the last recession. And other numbers confirm what the Cass Freight Index is telling us. For example, ECT research says that the trucking industry is officially in a recession after 2 consecutive quarters of negative growth. The trucking industry is officially in a recession, according to data tracked by ECT research.
Somebody said they can't really hear. Somebody said they can't really hear. But, yeah, I mean, this is the last lap of Esau Kingdom, you know? And if you can't see that, man, you fucking Stevie Wonder or somebody, you know? All this fucking bad news coming in the news, you know, the Dow dropping 650 points. It dropped, what, about a week or two ago? It was in the red again. And then constantly you seeing store closings. You seeing fucking everybody getting ready for war. Everybody getting their missiles together. You know, they steady buying missile systems and shit, you know?
If I could say, the U.S. officially took itself out of the INF, or the International Nuclear Forces Treaty, the Treaty for International Nuclear Missiles Treaty, which pretty much limited a bunch of countries from using ground-based missiles that go to a certain range. But what the U.S. taking themselves out of it, that means that they're able to go back to producing ground-based missiles that can go a particular range. That means that these other countries like Russia are able to do the same, which is only leading towards that nuclear-armed World War III, because you've got Russia saying that with the U.S. Taking themselves out of that treaty, that they're going to start putting missiles in Poland and Romania, which is pretty much Russia's. And of course, Russia is not going to allow that. They're only going to build up their missile arsenal, and it's about to be on. And then you got a precept.
Yeah. It's Baruch chapter 4:25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from Yahweh, for thine enemy have persecuted thee, but surely thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck. So yeah, we about to see the destruction of Esau here. You know, his economy in shambles. Trump can't get it together. He was never meant to get it together. He was here to fucking pull the carpet off from under you stupid ass crackers, you know? But now y'all want to run up and down, and then you got fucking Jake out here at the fucking rallies and shit with they signs and shit, you know? All y'all niggas got duped on Trump, you know? He ain't saving America. He ain't saving your black ass. And the fucking Edomites, you know.
I got something for you.
Y'all got the ultimate devil in there. You know, he can fool a fucking Edomite, man. That motherfucker, he can cause hell, you know? That's when you need to watch out for something. But hey, he done pull the wood over y'all eyes, and y'all about to see the destruction of America, like front line center, real soon.
Hey, Trump said he's the chosen one, man.
Yeah.
And in a way, he's right.
Mm-hmm.
He's the chosen one to bring forward World War III. Utter destruction, man.
Mm-hmm. And he doing a damn good job. He ain't let up. Like today, I saw an article earlier. He was talking about telling all the U.S. companies to pull out of China right now. You know, so that's constantly hurting the American economy. You know, the world's already in a recession. It just ain't really fully declared yet. By the time they announce it in the media, it's already too late. You know, the collapse won't be too far behind it.
You got a major German bank, Deutsche Bank, talking about how they're going to go insolvent, and how Germany's talking about how they're about to go into a recession. And then you had the economy in Argentina just completely collapse. The stock market crash.
I got this Jeremiah 50:1. It said, the word of the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nation, and publish, and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not. And that's what the men of the Lord do, man. You know, we make this society real hard to live in when it come down to this truth that we're speaking against all these devils, man. You know, that's the reason why in latter times, man, we're gonna be in a serious case, man. But we know the Lord gonna be on our side. But everything that we say about these devils are gonna be true, man. You know, I got more. It says, say Babylon is taken, Baal is confounded. Merodach is broken in pieces, for idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces, and that's what we do, man. We make sure we make sure every little drop or every little piece of America is questioned, man. You know, because this place is questionable. You know.
This is Jeremiah 51. I'll start at verse 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. And the United States of America, which is biblically known as Babylon, has been a golden cup in the Most High's hand. When you've seen all these other nations talk about America in the past, they talked about it as the golden city, the city with streets paved as gold. Come and get that American dream. You can pull yourself up by your bootstraps and make something of yourself. Oh, my dad came here with a couple of dollars, and now he's got a whole business, and he's sending me to school and all that. But at the same time, with these people coming to America, and America shipping out its business outside of this country to these other nations, it's also shipping out its philosophies, feminism, democracy, homosexuality, transgenderism, etc., etc. And these nations have become mad off it. They see that their families are breaking apart, their women are becoming whores, their children are becoming unruly, and their nations are just falling apart, following this Babylonian American philosophy. So they're mad. They're mad that they link their economies to the U.S. economy. And when the U.S. economy goes, the rest of the world's economies are going to go. So that's why they're gearing up for dropping the U.S. dollar and eventually gearing up to go to war against the U.S. and unload their nuclear arsenal onto this whore. This is verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country.
You mind if I say something about that? And honestly, what did Babylon do for us, man? So why should we feel bad that this place going down, man? Our living arrangements has been compromised by the devil, man. You know, you gotta pay bills every month and shit. So, hey man, this whatever on this place, man. You know, because we're bringing in something new, man. You know, so all you jakes that want to ride with America, you're gonna die with America, man.
Yeah, because the real man of the Lord, you know, we finally woken up to who we are, and we realize we should be on top, you know? Why the fuck we gonna... Who wants to fucking answer to a fucking pale piece of shit all the time, you know? You know somebody's fucking beneath you, and you know, any chance he get, the moment he open his mouth, he fucking lying. The minute he say something to you, you know? And you know, that allows fucking homosexuality, bestiality. Why you want to live under somebody like that, you know? Ain't no righteousness in that piece of shit. But you fucking Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, but you run up and go kiss his ass all the time. And if you wonder who I'm talking about, I'm talking about the so-called white man, you know? If you can't put that together by now.
Because even though these other nations are subservient to the so-called white man, at least in their country, they're the top person in their country.
Right.
They have their own country. But you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you don't have your own country. You're second-class citizens in this country, and you think it's okay just because you can go to work, make some money, and they'll go blow it on the weekend. That's a slave and a peasant mentality, and it's sickening when you understand this truth to see you jakes like that.
When you look at Jake, they give you the impression like they don't want no better. They give you this impression like, man, 2 jobs and an apartment is fine with me.
I made it.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I got my piece of the American pie with my 2 jobs, you know? That's not shit.
This is what the men of the Lord have to say about Babylon. This is back in Jeremiah 51 verse 35. The violence done unto me and to my flesh, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but first and foremost, the elect men of the Lord. We go through hell day in and day out, going out there trying to wake up you jakes, as well as just dealing with these demons and these heathens out here just constantly putting their foot up our ass. The violence done to me and to my flesh be upon Babylon, shall the inhabitant of Zion say, and my blood upon the inhabitants of Chaldea shall Jerusalem say. So everything done unto us, may it be done unto you heathens and Babylon, and first and foremost you Edomites, the so-called white people, which it will be done, as it says in Revelation 18, do unto them double as been done unto us.
Right, man. Hey, Egypt is an abomination, man. So anybody who go down to Egypt, man, ain't going to you, man. Well, what we looking for help in a place where the Most High about to destroy that, man. All right. So no matter what game you get up on, you get a little credit card up, you get 25,000 on your credit card, it's just set up for you to fail. All right, it's no success coming out of America, man. America is on its last leg, literally. Even with the 4 different empires, the Roman Empire revived. It's literally on their last leg. They on their last leg with trash. I got y'all. All right, the debt clock steady moving, man. If you look at the debt clock, the numbers just running, man. All right, so hey, Trump pulling out all kind of nuclear deals. All right, hey, America finished.
Right.
And Daniel 5:26 it say, me before they'll finish this kingdom, man. He numbered it and finished it. But this is Sirach 29 and 22. And this for you Jake out here, man, because Jake just don't get the memo. All right? The memo is, fear the Lord, come back to the word of the Lord and hope and have hopes that he have mercy on you for salvation, man. And get out the white man pocket, man. All right? It
Not
says,
his ass too.
huh?
Not his ass too, man.
Right.
A lot of you niggas got your head deep,
Yeah.
shoulder deep in his ass, man. know? And this shit's sad, man. You can, you know, brother went into earlier, even Stephen Wonder can actually see what the fuck going on, man. You can see the collapse. You can see the downfall of this place, man. But the niggas don't want to wake up. Yeah,
America is on a collision course with death, man.
that's right.
And hey, and the whole ain't gonna miss her mark, man. All right, this death that's about to intertwine with America. This one man she about to get in bed with, that she ain't gonna make it out of this bed this time. All right, it says, Sirach 29 and 22. Better is the life of a poor man in a mean cottage than delicate fare in another man's house, man. All right. So substance, having abundance of substance, all right, in a place that's about to fall out, man, it's better than you to be poor, all right, and have your everyday, your day-to-day, man. All right. You get your by and by, man, because it's something greater than lies for the Israelites, man, that fear the Lord. All right.
Want to go get this Revelations 17 and 4. It says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet colors, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
Deceiving everybody, man. Right? She got her cleavage out with her titties. She got her ass cheeks out with the high shorts. Right? She's smelling good. She got the high heels on, so it's making her body look way better than what it really is. On top of that, she handing drinks to everybody, telling them drink while they look up on them, man. All right? And wine and women cause men of understanding to fall away, man.
Yeah.
All right?
Don't the scripture say, silly women, divert men with diverse lust? You know what I mean? That happens, man. A lot of men allow that woman to knock them off their tracks, man. You know, and it's a spiritual thing for the Lord to compare America to a woman. Because all the nations falling off their motherfucking
God. And America is that hope that sit upon many waters, going back to Revelation, man. All right, so the Father described that woman as the basically the ruler of this earth, man. Going back to Job, man.
Just wasting that fucking bullshit everywhere. You know what I mean?
The scriptures tell you a woman that live in pleasures while she living is dead while she living. America is dead, man. All they doing is reinventing things that already was here, trying to sell it, reinventing tennis shoes, different things like that. They don't innovate anything. They're not innovators, man. Same movies coming back, same people coming back,
Yeah,
man.
Rome felt like that because they had no more new inventions. They kept doing the same old shit. You know.
And you can tell these days, man, all that shit, all that football, basketball shit is repetitive, man.
Right.
What, I gotta wait for another nigga to win the MVP again. This, like, come on, man, like that's nothing.
Playing the same team every season, same cities, same stadium.
It got so bad now to where niggas they got a result of having all these super teams and shit.
Yeah.
You know? It's just ridiculous, man.
And they glorious but for a moment because you win a championship this year and then the next year it's gone. The next year somebody else win and you completely forgot
They
about it.
already in the off season saying we predict them to win.
Right. Your glory gone.
Your glory
You can
gone.
win Toronto won a championship last year. They're not even in a championship discussion, man.
Nigga not even talking about Toronto.
Hey, man, everything is finished, man. All right? The Most High have numbered the kingdom and finished it.
But
By the time he measured it,
That's another thing that I'm about to fix it on. That's another thing that the elites do. When a certain economic crash finna happen to a town or a city, they'll make something happen with the sports team to pump money in that, man. And something must have been going on with Toronto to where they went there and pumped money in that. Just like Minnesota. Minnesota made it to the Super Bowl, right? But what happened that same year? It was made a new stadium, so they had to pump more money and so-called taxes into the city, man. It's all a sham, man.
I got
America's built off falsehood, man. You know, unrighteous decrees. You know, this is the big Disney World, man. America.
Yeah, that's why the man of the Lord, you know, we setting our affections on things above. Because down here, it's fucking boring. When Esau ruling, it's the same shit. Like you saying, repeat, same movie, same team, same fucking TV shows, but different faces, you know? It's fucking nothing going on down here. This place is boring as fuck. You know, Esau kingdom, he can't fucking rule anyway, you know? So that's why we wait for Yahweh Shah to come crack them clouds, you know, and just, you know, end this bullshit because it's nothing up here. Like you're saying, the economy, it ain't gonna ever bounce back, you know? That's done. The global economy, it's on, you know, pins and needles. What, we're just gonna sit here and wait for the Russians to take us over or some shit, you know? You know? Yeah, we're gonna be slaves under the fucking, the Russians or some shit? The Russian Edomites? Nah, fuck that.
I think I heard a nigga say, yeah, man, the Chinese gonna take over next.
Yeah.
Stupid ass nigga, like, what you talking about? So you just wanna be under people all your fucking life.
Yeah, that's what the scripture say. Is Israel a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled, man? That's Jake, man. Jake loves to be a servant, man.
I hate that nigga.
Yeah, man.
I got Revelation 17.
I'd say you hate him a nigga. God,
Revelation 17:5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and the abomination of the earth. That's America is talking about what of course the beast system, but fuck, where's hell that man?
It's time for the
Who
woman
set
to
the policy?
It's time for the woman to travail with child, man.
That's right.
All right, her birth pains are already came, man. It's time for her to travail, man. All right. And in 2nd Ezra 4:37, he said, by measure had he measured the times, and by number had he numbered the times. All right, the times which was numbered, which is the inner Esau kingdom, is him. All right, it says, and he do it not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled, and the measure is being fulfilled. All right, it's time. Right, it's a power. Is the power structure is about to be moved from the wicked to the righteous, man.
Changing of the guard.
This bitch so weak. They got men in broad daylight with dresses on.
Yeah,
This bitch weak.
weak.
Yeah.
It lost its strength, and hey, that's indicative to a kingdom falling. The strength of the kingdom. Because hey, even Esau military weak. Women, transgenders, as the lead Navy, that video with the Navy,
with the
transgender, he go put on a parade, then go get on there and braid the 239. We go at 76 degrees west, 87 degrees north. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
All of a sudden now you this super captain after you done been shaking pom-poms with cheerleader bottoms on.
You done had lingerie
and bells on your fucking heels, man, on your shoes.
And the soldiers take orders from them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
If that was to happen in ancient time, they'd have probably put his ass to death, man.
No, he would have got put to death.
Yeah.
That's no problem, isn't
Hung
it?
that bitch high. You know?
That's why the ancient way must come back, Salaki, brother.
No.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying, yeah. Because like you said, ancient day, we would have hung him high, you know? It would have been no negotiating, you know, have somebody go talk to him for counsel or something like that. Nah, it'd been straight stones or a rope, you know?
Can I pull this precept real quick?
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 51 verse 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might hath failed. They became as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken.
Yeah, not only have they become as women, now they got women in the military, you know? Now they boosting up, you know, now you're gonna be in a foxhole with a woman now, you know, she's shooting at you. Now as long as you got a woman in the foxhole, but now you got this transgender, you know, so it's all fucked up now. Esau, he can't win no war. He can't even fucking win against fucking the smallest army it is now. Everybody sees it now, it's numbered what is a Rouse or a Roos or some shit they call it?
Paper tiger.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, man, and that's laughable among the world, you know, on the world scale, you know, on the geopolitics scale, that's laughable, man. It has transgenders and all type of freaks and degenerates in the army, man, to defend you, man. the other nations, the Pakistans and the Irans and Russians of the world laughing at that shit, man.
China.
That's right.
America done became a laughing stock to them. Hey, America getting desperate. 9 times out of 10, they probably blow their own drone up.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
You
Like,
can't trust these devils,
hey,
man.
they probably blow their own drone up. Just to point the finger at somebody and act like they about to get military equipped to go do a fake strike on the fighter jets. You gassing them up and about to book.
But that's the history of America.
Yeah, man.
Most of these so-called attacks, like Pearl Harbor, 9/11,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, all those attacks, America did it, man,
Come,
in order to go to war.
Mm-hmm.
All about smoking mirrors.
Yeah.
come. I did a video on
And you assholes out there, you so-called Americans, you gobble that shit up. And I'm talking about whether it be Jake, whether it be you other nations, man. Look what they done to our country. Look at what they done to our soldiers and boats and whatever the fuck it be, man.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is ridiculous. Go ahead,
I
what you
just
got?
want to add, they got niggas out here really talking about Republican and Democrats, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's serious about that shit, man?
That's a joke.
Oh man, Trump my president. Like, who gives a fuck?
Just like asking a nigga about 9/11 in 2000, basically 2020, 2019, asking a nigga about 9/11, and he believed in that shit. He throw it off, man.
If I can,
Go ahead.
if I can say, you women out there that are going to be drafted and go fight in this third world war, you're going to be nothing more than a pleasure girl to not only the soldiers on your side.
them.
You gotta pay attention and fix it. I can't.
Yeah, America use nothing but tactics. Like, they espionage, they need spies, and you know what I'm saying? Like, if you this
Special
big,
forces.
right, if you this big bad bully, I think, man, the brother was talking about the Navy guys who go in and take down, 6 men, go on a special mission and take a small village out. Hey, they gotta use spies and
The CIA.
the CIA and all these alphabet people to basically gain an advantage on the other kingdoms, man. But you the bully, man. Why the bully gotta break down as if third person to be able to intervene inside of a man kingdom and take it down? If you the bully, just bully everything.
This military ever had was its air force, but all these other nations are not
They
only
got it now.
building up their air forces, but they got something called asymmetric warfare, where say you got all these advanced fighter jets, another nation will create something like the S-400 and pretty much inoperable. They're on an even playing field. So you Americans, you think when you go into this World War III, it's going to be like World War II, where you just bomb the shit out of everybody from the sky. No, not only is your military going to get its ass whipped, but a lot of you Americans on this side are going to feel the brunt of what all these other nations have been feeling, because these other countries now have submarines. But yeah, the U.S. military doesn't know what it's in for, because the video may have cut off before we were talking. The only advantage the U.S. military ever had was its air force. But now these other countries use asymmetric warfare, where say you've got an air force, these nations have anti-missile defense systems like the S-400, which puts them on an even playing field. And not just that, but these other nations have submarines in the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean. So once war pops off, they're going to start shooting missiles onto the American homeland. And a lot of you American citizens are going to experience what these other nations have been experiencing for the last couple of decades, with the U.S. military coming in, bombing their towns, and fucking with their people.
Hey, with the arms race, all right, and everybody gathering up for war, it's a level playing field now. Hey, the balance of power been shifting now, man. All right, Esau ain't sitting on that mountaintop with all that power like that now, man. The nations are talking back to him, all right, telling them if you do this, hey, when you known America to be threatened, down after being threatened. Oh, well, we ain't gonna go in there, it ain't time. Which we know the Most High, all right, got the, have appointed them bounds that they can't pass, and he's controlling the entire situation. But hey, America look like a flunky right now, man. All right? Hey, these are the nations is geared up for war, all right?
You've been looking like that for quite some time.
Quite some time now, man. And World War III is inevitable, man, and it's gonna come upon us, man.
if I could.
The America been showcasing
It's my
tranny
brother.
since the
It's precept for me.
70s, man.
Isaiah 55 and 6.
You know what I mean? Like this place been
Isaiah
showcasing
55 and 6.
transsexual since the 70s, so they've been seeing how this place is just defiled, man, and it needs to be gone.
And if I could say a little bit more on that asymmetric warfare, I was reading an article titled "Iran is poised to unleash hordes of Hezbollah terrorists on U.S. soil." And when you read that article, it talks about how Iran has a bunch of sleeper agents in this country, in Hezbollah, which is pretty much their form of like the CIA, their special forces. So when the U.S. does go to war with this country, you're going to start seeing a bunch of terrorist attacks in this country by Hezbollah, where they're going to be hitting up a bunch of soft targets, like say a mall, for instance, or a food court or a Walmart. You're going to have Hezbollah agents in there just going in there shooting up people, doing bombings and shit like that. So the average American citizen doesn't know what's coming to them.
Just look at the people, man. They took word about the iPhone 11. You know, so they
Made in China.
You know, they worrying about the next pair of retro Jordans coming out, man. Worrying about the next haircut they gonna get. These people not worrying about, like, even these young Edomite kids, man. They trying to follow after Jay. You know,
Jay gonna go to another state for Freaknik, man. Jay ain't gonna go to another state to talk about the word of the Lord.
yeah.
Jay ain't gonna do that. Hey, you can pay Jay. And Jay can say, man, I don't want the money.
Only time Jay going somewhere spring break and fucking, like you
It
said,
gotta be
Freaknik.
festivals. Like it just,
I'm visit my family on Christmas, like that bullshit.
the Most High just sent a spirit through Clark Atlanta College, which is predominantly black. All right, and 3-4 brothers got shot, and killed. Like, you know, in the midst of everything going on, you see 17-year-old girls out there running and shit. Hey, ass cheeks out, you know what I'm saying? The Most High said a death angel through that, man.
But
for judgment, man.
And you can only imagine how prideful those people is. And the Lord show you each and every time that your pride can't outweigh his power, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, this the precept for the brother he wanted is Isaiah 55 and 6. It says, seek ye Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Got it.
So yeah, you niggas need to call on the Lord while he can hear you right now. Because right now, we in this grace period, but soon, he ain't gonna hear all your fucking cries and your slobbering and your snotting and all that shit, you know? Because right now, Yahweh Shah, they making preparations to get back here and tear this motherfucker up. And that's what we telling you from all these countries getting their missiles together, you know, America falling. So you need to turn your ear and get on your knees and start screaming out, you know, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
But that ain't gonna help you to a certain extent.
You know, it'd be a good start for them, you know, at least try to wake up to see who they is. But like I said, that's just like talking to this dashboard or something, you know. It ain't gonna happen. And that's why y'all numbered the 2/3, you know, of Israel. You know, rightfully so.
Watching paint dry.
Repentance is given it to the Israel of the Most High. Now understand this, all right? The Israel of the Most High is the elect, man, all right? And the 1/3, man, all right? Those are they that he have kept as a grape or a cluster to himself, all right? So there's an Israel of the Most High, and there's an Israel that's, hey, they doomed for death, all right? They already set for death. So no matter what we tell them, the wool is over their eyes. All right, the Most High have set them up to kill them. And you just gotta get with that, man. You know, like, what you gonna do? You gonna battle and challenge the Lord? All right, and how much more if he's doing that to his own sanctuary? How much more the ungodly and the sinners, man? All right, the wicked. How much more for them? All right, so hey, the only thing left out here to do is to seek repentance of Yahweh if you worthy, and if he find grace on you, man. Or if not, and give him the program, man. You about to get put down.
I got a precept for you.
Bring it on.
Luke 19:27.
God.
Those my enemies,
Right.
which would not that I should reign over them.
Who propose themselves as the enemy of Yahweh Shah? All right? There's a lot of antichrists out here, right? Antichrist with the S,
Yes, man.
right? All those who don't do the will of the Most High, man.
It ain't
You're an enemy.
It ain't just no random white boy with a suit on with
No.
horse growing out his head.
Right, Antichrist ain't gonna be a red, big old dragon with a tail that comes from under the ground and beat his wife when it's raining outside.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
right.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Bullshit.
Go ahead, man.
When it's
It
done.
says, but those my enemies, and I'm gonna tell you like this: those enemies are Jakes, it's Edomites, it's whoever come against the Heavenly Father's word, man.
It's everybody outside the elect.
Yes, elect.
It's all other nations and 2/3 of our own nation is the enemy of the Most High, man.
That's right. And even you, the ones who doing this work, hey man, if you get caught slipping, the Lord ain't gonna have mercy on you if you not doing what you're supposed to do. You're gonna be counted as an enemy as well.
That's right. That's right.
You know, it says, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
Right. Hey, that don't sound like no love and mercy right there, bro. That sounds like death and anguish, man. Hey, it's about to be a mass slaughter. It's about to be an onslaught on the planet Earth, man. Hey, what on a game Call of Duty, y'all brothers might be familiar with it. There's a boat called Onslaught.
I think I see.
Yeah, it's
It's straight killing.
It's what it is. It's
Yeah.
an omen for the name, man. Right, Onslaught, man. All right, America is about to be just left for the fowls of the air, man. As it's gonna have bodies on top of bodies. The slaves shall be from one end of the earth to the other.
What does it say in Isaiah 66? They say the Lord gonna slay. He gonna plead. He gonna plead with many flesh, man. You know, roughly paraphrasing, man.
Facts.
You know?
Yes, sir.
This is Matthew 18, verse 7. Woe unto the world because of offenses,
Come.
for it must needs be that offenses come. But woe to that man by whom the offenses come.
Right, which was what? Esau, Edom, man. And 2/3 of our people, man. It said, whoa. Hey, Esau have war and violence as a chain around his neck, man. Hey, and our people heap unto him. Like he said, Israel done became a homeborn slave. Our people look up on the ways and take up on the ways of the heathen and the customs of the heathen, man. All right. Hey, ain't no Jake supposed to be out. Not one Jake supposed to be a fucking faggot, man.
Not one.
Not one.
Not one Jake.
Right.
It's supposed to be a whore.
None of that, man. The Most High ain't create us like that, man. He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments to govern us, and the statutes give us limitations, man. All right, we are limited because the Most High gave us those commandments, man, to have us as a people, man. All right, we not a people right now. We animals, man. All right, y'all brothers got it. You got it out.
You know, kind of like Jake back then was saying the same. Let's go make a covenant with the heathen. You know, roughly paraphrasing though. You know, and that's what we got today. Our people study. You know, want to be like the heathen, whether it's the customs, the holidays, they gods. You know, so I mean, you can't even work with a nation like that no more. Like you're saying, you know, they number to 2/3 and they got to get put down because you know you can't rebuild a kingdom with the 2/3, or they can't come to the wilderness and they still hanging on to old shit in Babylon. You know.
What Esau said, hey, gotta go ahead on and put them down.
That's right.
That's right, man.
Good.
And when Esau gonna put, the Most High gonna use Esau to 2/3 of his people, and also he gonna use Esau to put down Esau, right? He gonna use these Russian, all right, which are Gog and Magog in the scriptures, man. All right, he gonna use the Iranians, all right. It's
Egyptian against Egyptians.
Egyptians against Egyptians,
Right over here.
all right.
Edomites gonna be.
Ammonites against the Ammonites,
Yeah, Edomites gonna fight the other Edomites over here, right here.
right here, yeah.
They're already against each other, man. They're already divided amongst their thoughts,
Oh yeah.
amongst their political views. So it's gonna be a big brawl, man. A big Royal Rumble in the earth, man.
The ultimate trick bag this time. You know.
Thanks, man.
The final trick bag. You know, like you're saying.
I got one more verse. This is Isaiah 1 verse 4. Ah, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. Why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. And if somebody's like a rabid dog, what do you got to do with them? The only thing left is to put them down.
Yeah, that's showing mercy. That's showing love.
Yeah, because when you look at Jake, man, Jake just got a look of I want to die. You know what I mean? Like Jake, a woman out here, a woman is with a man would win something all in her crotch. Like that's no respect for you or that man, and he ain't got no respect for himself.
Jake just need the reset button. You know, like when you press the game and power the game on, Jake need a whole start over, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake need to be right. Just redone. You know, and the Most High gonna see fit to it, because he see fit. He find that's what's sufficient for Jake. That's why he got that written down before Jake was even created.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna start them over before I start them.
Yeah.
You see? Y'all got it too, bro. Even the earth, man. The earth need a fresh start, a new start, man. All right, because the earth abided forever, man, but it's defiled under the inhabitants thereof, man. So everything of the whole earth is defiled, plus the people that's in it.
Yeah.
So it need a whole. This bitch need to be refurbished.
It is.
Knocked down. All right, coming back with the foundation of the whole elect to build back the house back up, man. In that order, man. Building back that's coming from the seeds of David, right, man? That's the spirit, man. Bringing back the tabernacles of David, man. All right, that the earth may reap it, because the earth has lost its youth, man. You see, the earth has lost its youth, man. All right, the earth is waxing old, man. The trees hurting. Come on, man. That's another topic for another day, man.
The
Just
devil sucking it dry.
it is what it is, man.
The devil is a fucking virus, a leech.
Yeah.
And he killing the Lord earth, man. Something that he made beautiful, man.
Hey, and the elect is the T-virus, man.
That's right.
Yeah. Goddamn dogs. Y'all got it though, man. That's all I got, man. Ain't that to you devils.
God, that's
DTA, man. All right?
Yeah.
That's short for Death to America, man.
And you niggas, man.
Hey, niggas too. Hey, it's so serious to the minute of the Lord hollering out if it be that to our own self, so it can be over with, man.
That's right.
You see?
And what Paul say, if you could lay all these upon me, if I could be a curse from my
For
brethren.
my God, man. If I could just go lay up the ghost, because we know with sleep comes pleasure, man. Hey, a crown is stored up for us, man. So hey, if the Most High came to you and said, well, would you let yourself go so America can get put down? And if you're a man of the Lord, you gonna say, yeah, man, I'm out of here, Lord. If that's the only way for America to come down and for you to get your glory, your crown, if you put yourself down, guess what? A man of the Lord gonna say, man, put me down. Because he know afterwards in life, right, and make it quick. Right, because afterwards is immortality. We know there's something after this life, but we gotta get out of this one, right? All right, we can't cheat the process. We gotta get out of this life to receive the kingdom. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is it that follow it thereafter. Two kingdoms can't rule at the same time. One kingdom gotta rule, and right now the wicked got the kingdom, but the righteous is in pursuit. And we on the hill of Esau, literally. They tell you in Romans 16 and 20, get that right quick, huh? Hey, Satan is bruised under his feet shortly. All right?
And we bruising the fuck out of him.
Right. We yanking him out of power, man. All right? Read it.
It's Romans 16 and 20.
Bring it out.
And the Most High and the power of peace shall bruise Satan under your feet shortly.
Right. Who is the power priest? Yahweh Shah, man. You see? He gonna bruise Satan under his feet shortly, which is symbolic to snatching him out of power, which goes back to second entrance, man. All right, he yanking him out of power, man. This devil don't got no more power left anyways. Hey, we on the corner cursing this devil out. If there was 40 years ago, or before that, we'd have got put down.
That's right. We'd have
fucking
drug us out.
We'd have got drugged out.
Got lynched on spot.
To other brothers to
curse devils out.
Curse the motherfucking devils.
We going to curse devils out from the section where we came from, going in another section, and brothers from different sections coming together as camaraderie to curse the devil out in another section.
That's right.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, this the end, man. Hey, that man on the sign that's crazy in a public place that's saying this is the end, he's absolutely right, man. You see on on the movies
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
man. That's bogged out, and he a bum on the street, and he got a sign in his hand saying, "This is the end." And it is right, man.
Even most Edomites, they know it's the. I say even most Edomites know this is the end. Oh, you got something going on?
Yeah, let me-
Go.
The grace of I'll just read. And the power of peace shall bruise Satan under your feet shortly.
Uh-huh.
The grace of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach be with you. Amen.
Right, hey, hallelujah, man. It's almost done. We just gotta keep on doing things like this, man. Getting up with camps, going other places, and cursing this place out until it's condemned. And because we already done it, the spiritual damage is about to.
These things, they got to happen, man.
Facts.
Like, these things ain't nothing we just saying because it sound cool.
Prophecies coming to pass. No, they're happening.
They're happening.
It's getting down to the last little bit of prophecies now. Like the blood moon, it done happened, man. The Most High have shown his face in the clouds. Literally, that face we have on the side, this man have showed it with the beard
2 times.
twice, 3 times. Hey, that's completion, man.
Fleets of chariots.
That's right, man. Hey, it's all, hey, man. It all be all right here, man. It's game time. We passed overtime, man. We in sudden death. That means we done went into overtime, and they're like, whoever score the next basket win, man.
I remember when they had a video of was it a raven on top of an eagle? You know, and it was basically giving you that spiritual aspect of America going down.
That's right, man. And the eagle about to fall, man.
That's right.
Everybody done picked at the eagle, man. Then the scripture say that was, is, and was not a Salaki. Damn, word escaped my point I wanted to make, but that's why it's revived. It been already hurt. You see, the eagle have already been hurt. Salaki. The eagle have already been hurt or injured. She just brought them back through the Roman revive, right? All right, so this time, that rock about to take the eagle out, man. And the Most High Yahweh Shai's that stone that's about to hit the eagle, man.
That's right.
And that's it, man. And hey, when that force of Yahweh Shai meet this soft-ass bird of that eagle, man, that all you gonna see is feathers everywhere, man. That's it. That's it, man. But
So yeah, we could preach this till we blue in the face. Only certain people gonna get it, you know, and that's just how it's been figured out.
fact,
You know, we didn't drill the point home to, you know, this place finished, but Israel don't believe it, you know, which is you hardhead Negroes, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. I mean,
die with it.
every day in the news is something bad about the economy, but hey, you niggas still don't believe that. You know, you still got that Babylon spirit that's gonna bounce back, and you know, Trump doing his job, he gonna make it great again. But everybody about to see, you know, y'all gonna finally see that the man of the Lord was right. You know, we come out week in out telling you this bitch about to go down. Well, actually, in the spirit, it's already done. We just ain't there yet, you know. But this place is done, and you niggas can't see it. You know, good for you, but you know, just stay to 2/3. You don't want to wake up, enjoy Babylon, keep running up and down bourbon or whatever you're doing back home, you know. But this place is a done deal.
Come, perish with it. Hey, y'all perish with it, man. But the men of the law gonna prevail, man. But ain't that any of you brothers got any clues, statements, anything y'all wanna make? Good, I can know.
DTA, man.
Hey, DTA, man.
And with that,
Hey, death to America, man.
death
Hey,
to America.
with that, man, hey man, to the whole free elect out there, you brothers that's still on the fence, hey man, you gotta pick a side, man. All right, jump over, man. Hey, you can clearly see the winning side, man. All right, now it's on you, man. Hey, you want your soul to be one, you gotta submit to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. But with that, man, we're gonna give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rekakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles that teach and rule well. And salutations to the icons that pushing it in truth and sincerity. And that to America, man.
That to
Death to
America.
America.
Shalom,
Shalom.
brother.
Shalom.